Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Everything About Coding. Now today we are going to learn how to convert a PDF file into a audio book. Okay, so using a Python program and installing the packages, we are going to write a program through which the entire PDF file will get converted into an audio book. Isn't that exciting? So without wasting any further time, let's begin. So here we are inside the PyCharm, and before we start coding, we need to install two packages. So I will go to the terminal and install, that is pip install, and the package is g, that is small g, then TTS, all capital. So this is the Google package, that is Google text to speech. With this particular package, we can convert any text to speech. I have already installed this package, so I'm not going to do that again, but you need to install it. Okay. Then the next package that we need to install is, that is capital P Y and then PDF2. Okay, that's the next package that we need to install, and this is for basically reading the text from the PDF file. So these are the two important packages that we need to install, and then we can start coding. So the very first line of the code will be from gTTS. I'm going to import, that is gTTS. Okay, that's the name of the package and the module. Okay, next is from PDF, that is sorry, the PyPDF2. I'm going to import, that is PDF reader. Okay, so these are the packages that we need to install and we need to import. Okay, so from the packages we are importing this module and the PDF reader module. Next thing that I need to import, that is pathlib. This is pre-installed package, so you don't have to install this, it's already there. Okay, this is for the accessing the path, because we are going to access the file from the downloads folder, and I'm also going to store the audio file into the downloads folder. Okay, so for that we require this. So from the package pathlib, we are going to import the path. Okay, so these are the modules that we need to achieve the goal. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a function. Let us give a name to this function, like convert underscore PDF to, okay, PDF to text, something like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to have a file name as the default parameter, and I'm going to give that as sample.pdf. Okay, so that's just a default parameter and nothing more than that. So colon, and then we have to write the body of the function. So this is a function which is going to read the PDF and going to convert that PDF. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to extract the text from that PDF file. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do inside this is I'm going to say downloads is equal to, and I need to access the downloads path. So I'm going to say path dot, and I'm going to say home. So this will refer to the home path of your system. Then give a slash and then say downloads. Okay, so this is the downloads folder. So we are basically accessing the downloads folder with this particular line. Then I'm going to say, that is a variable name PDF path is equal to, and I'm going to say that is the downloads slash and the file name. So whichever file name we pass. Okay, file name. So if you pass any file name, so that file name will be taken. Otherwise the default file name, that is sample.pdf, will be taken, right? And that's the reason why I have this default parameter over here. So now we have the access to that particular file which is there in the downloads folder. Okay, and now the next step is that let us just check whether the PDF path exists or not. So I'm going to say if not PDF path, okay, if not PDF path dot exist. Okay, so if it doesn't exist, then what we need to do? We need to print a message that PDF file not found, something like that. PDF not found. So simple, right? And else, then uh, otherwise, this is a function. So what I'm going to do is from here only, I'm going to say return, and that's it. And we're going to return nothing. So if I have to return nothing, I can say none. Okay. So if we do not find anything, if the file does not, if it does not exist, then we're going to return none. Okay. And then next is we are going to start with a try and accept log. Okay, so let us try with that. So we will try to read the data from the PDF file in this particular try accept block, and I'm just going to give a pass, and let us have the exception, that is we are going to handle except, and I'm going to say that is exception as E. Okay, and then I'm going to print if there is some kind of exception that occurs while reading the data from the text. So we can simply say error reading the PDF. That's it. Okay. So now let us write the try block, and then over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a variable that is reader is equal to, and the PDF reader, the module that um, we imported, and then we're going to pass the string. Okay, that is the PDF path. Okay, so over here what we are doing is we need to convert that PDF path into a string using the string function, and then we need to pass the whole thing to the PDF reader. Okay, and this is going to return an object that is a reader. So reader over here will be an object, and what it is going to do is in this reader we are going to have all the pages, all the data and all the pages that the PDF file has. There might be more than one pages in the PDF file, so all the pages and the data will be in the object that is reader. So once we have everything in form of an object, then we can extract the data from all the pages. And how to do that? We can simply say text, which is just a variable, and I will give an empty string, right, an empty value to it, and then we are going to use a for loop for page in reader dot pages. Can you see that? Okay, so it has this the attribute that is pages. So from every page we are going to extract the text. Okay, so I will say that is page text. So let us use another variable, that is page text is equal to, and I will say page dot, and the method that we need to use is extract text. So simple. Okay, and that's it. We don't need to pass anything to this. So we are going to extract the text from that particular page. So we are going to read every page, we're going to access every page from the PDF file, and we're going to read the text from every page. And since we have got the text, so we need to just check that. Okay, if page underscore text, okay, if this exists, if there is any kind of text that has been read, it is possible that some of the pages of the PDF has only images, so there is no text. So we will just check whether it has some text or not. If it has text, then we are going to add that to the variable that is the empty string, that is text. So all the text will come into this, right? So that is, I'm going to say page text, and then I will simply add one slash n, that is a next line. Okay, so that's it. And then we need to come outside the loop and we are going to say return text. So all the text will be in this variable, that is text. So that's the try block. Anything goes wrong, any kind of exception, then we are handling it over here, right? So one more thing that we need to do is return over here none. That's also very important, because if some kind of exception has occurred, we will return none. And if there is no PDF file that has been found in the downloads folder, even in that case, the function is going to return. Okay. Otherwise, everything goes good. Then we are going to return that text. Now that's it. Okay, this is how we extract the text from every page of the PDF file. We have already done the coding for it. Now let us do the coding for converting the text to audio, right? So I'm going to write the function def, and I will say text to audio. Okay, that's the name of the function, and I'm just going to pass the same I'm going to have a text that I'm going to pass. So we're going to return this text, and that text we're going to pass to this particular function. And then I can have a default parameter like output underscore file is equal to, and I'm going to say output dot mp3. That's the extension for a audio file, or we can give a much better name, that is audiobook dot mp3. Okay, then I will give a colon, and now let us do the coding for converting text to speech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if not text to strip. So we will check whether there is any text that exists in the variable, that is text. In case there are only pictures, so in that case this text will be an empty text. So we will check that, we will strip everything and check whether it exists or not, there is some text or not. If there is no text, then we can simply print sorry, no text, something like this, and then we can simply say return. Okay, we can directly use return, there is no need to give none over here, but it's okay. Now let it be. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say TTS, that is text to speech, name of a variable, nothing more than that. And then I'm going to use that method, that is a function gTTS, and I'm going to pass that text to this. Okay, now this is going to straight away convert this text into the audio book. Okay, so simple, just one line of code. And then I'm going to say that is the output path. I'm going to access the output path, because now I need to store this audio book, okay, whatever we have, into the downloads folder. So I'm going to say the same thing that we did for accessing the PDF file, that is path dot not that is path dot and home, right? And slash, that is downloads. And then I'm going to simply say, okay, I can just have a slash over here, and I can say that is the output file. Okay, the output file. And then what we need to do is a very important. Now this is the object that we created. We converted the text into speech, and this is the object. So how I'm going to save this with the name audiobook.mp3. How we're going to do that is I'm going to say tts.save, and I'm going to use the same thing, convert first to the string, that is output path. Okay, so this is how we are going to save the audiobook with the name audiobook.mp3, right? With this particular line of code. Then we can say that print that audio, that is audiobook was successfully, okay, generated, something like this, right? Successfully generated, and that's it. And then we will check whether the output is there or not into the downloads folder. So that's it. And now we will do the main program. So we wrote two functions. First is for reading the PDF file, taking all the text from the PDF file. And the next is, once we have that text, we're going to convert that text into audio. And this is the function which is going to do that for us. Okay. So I hope these two functions will work. And now we will do the main, we'll call to the function, right? Simply, we need to call to the function. So I will say, first is the PDF file. So PDF file, name of the variable, and I'm going to give this name of the file is sample.pdf, right? So this file sample.pdf needs to be there into the downloads folder. So whatever name you have, that name you can pass over here. Okay, if there is a very long name, I would suggest give it a short name, rename the file, and then pass that over here. And then what we need to do is give a call to the function, that is text is equal to, and what was the name of the function? Convert PDF to, that is convert PDF to text, and I'm going to pass that variable, that is PDF file. So this will return that text, and then I'm going to call the another function that we will simply check if the text exists. Okay, then we can say name of the function was text to speech, text to audio, right? So text to audio, pass that text and the name of the, okay, that's it. We need to just pass the text because we have that is the output file is automatically going to get generated with the name audiobook.mp3. So we will only pass the text over here, and that's it. Now, before we run the program, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the PDF file which is there in the downloads folder. So I'll just show you that file, and that is over here. As you can see, in the downloads folder, we have the sample. Okay. And it is just a simple text that we have in this particular file. Even I will show you that. Okay, and that is, I've just opened the PDF file, and that is this one. So this is the sample.pdf. It has a small article, a very small passage about the Python programming language. So we are going to convert this text, this particular PDF, into the audio book by running the Python program. So let us go to PyCharm. And now it's the time to run the program. I hope everything goes right. So I'll just going to click run. And now let us see what happens. So it will take some time because obviously the text is going to get converted into the audiobook. And it is saying that the audiobook was successfully generated. Now let us check whether the audiobook got generated in the downloads folder or not. So we will go to the downloads folder again. So here we are in the downloads folder, and you can see there is a file that is audiobook.mp3. Now if I just run this, it is going to run, and you can hear the voice.
Python, a versatile and powerful programming language. Python has established itself as one of the most popular and versatile programming languages in the world. Created by Guido van Rossum in the late 1980s and officially.
Okay, so that was the audio. So we have successfully converted the PDF file into an audio book. Okay, so I hope that this video was very much helpful to you. And if you feel that I'm giving you some real content, so do give a like and do subscribe to my channel and share as much as possible. Thank you so much.